F6 by Griffin. It was an absolute smashing in game number 1. We'll see whether Hanwha can turn it around in game number 2, because a lot of it was a gamble in the draft. Now Hanwha know that they can't do that anymore, because you can't say that it's not, but of course it is not now, as the Morgana's going to be locked
couldn't
in.
it be Morgana like the 1v2 bang days, and then Nico unlocked to Rome?
Oh, Spirit's moved to Griffin. This is so exciting. But it is going to be the Lovers duo on the bottom side of the map here for Hanwha Live Esports. The Xayah buffs haven't come in just yet. Rakan is buffed, though.
I'm going to say Nico top lane. That
Carries
seems
him over the line.
Well, Spirit Animals here as we get on to game number 2.
This time, on the top side of the map, and he's going to be the jump in there to the skies from Sword as Tarzan is just lining up the flag and drag and gets the flash instantly. Griffin already with so much control here, especially to get through.
He really wants that Doran shield to keep ticking. It's going to be 410 or so when this starts.
Yep, ghouls are going to come up here as Tarzan's taking a fair bit of damage. Tanking up the turret now as well as Tal will go down, but it's a 1-for-1. Doesn't feel too bad here as both teleports are available.
Look, we can confirm that Griffin had timing for Tarzan is obvious. No chance of a counter gank. That's why our observer showed it. Tarzan doesn't get the EQ damage. If he did, your thought is that maybe you live on a sliver or the minions just take you down as top lane.
Yep, Q is going to land there. That's a really cute flash to come out from Sword, who survived for so long, but Tal eventually takes him down. Now Bono's in trouble. The auto attack from Chovy is going to do it, but now has his life been forfeit? Tarzan gets a nice knock up, and the answer looks to be no, as Chovy, even happy to turn this one around, gets himself the passive shield as Lava going down low. It's a double kill now for the Jarvan, and the teleport in from Sword means they'll be able to get turret plates as well.
The brawl up top happens again. Bono's at the lane, but Tarzan sticks around and gets so many kill involvements in this play. Gonna need to see the build-up because we're caught in a replay on who had the information advantage. Here is the replay to understand it. Lee Sin just going for a lane gank to try to help Tal to get a kill back in, but Jarvan was already there. The 200 IQ plays, slam him in the chat. It's always ahead of them is Tarzan. So important he's there, because this is the only moment you can look to strike before Yorick is just fully behind in the 1v1.
Yeah, and this is an absolute disaster. Really nice knock up there from Tarzan, and Chovy having the goal to move back in, has the teleport coming in from his friend, but also utilizing the passive very nicely.
Shuts down Rakan. It was always the way, right? Caitlyn Rakan against Caitlyn Morgana inside Rakan. Here's the invade.
Yeah, the flash in from Tarzan just wants to kill Bono. Doesn't even want to steal the red, but he may not actually be able to get there. Hands flashes over, hits the ward, and then hits the Lee Sin to grab that kill.
The flash attack move fails, but the binding duration we all know of, it's forever.
By the looks of things on the side of Griffin, Realm Warp. Chovy not going to take it, but in goes Jarvan. Exactly right. The knockup comes down once again. The buff is actually going to be ignored, but the Jarvan might die here. That is the kill going over to Bono, as now he moves into Chovy, but he's taking a lot of damage. Sword trying to roam his way down, and they don't kill the Rise, but they do manage to get the kill onto Tarzan.
We don't see a lot of top lane, but we've seen support, obviously. I think that one's gone. Spirit's gone.
Flag
Speaking of gone.
Yep, he's dead. That is
Warrior Jarvan, baby.
Some pretty good layering of CC there as well, as Cataclysm's going to come forward, and Lava didn't have the Claw of Doom, so has to flash in order to get out of the ultimate of Tarzan.
And Rise, the one pick that works into Lissandra very nicely wherever she goes as well, so it feels like Rise Jarvan. Nice answer to the Lissandra if no Lissandra bans are inflicted. Bot lane has been an island so far. It was top lane previously.
Okay, we got the self-ult to come in from Lava, but Chovy should have it. One more auto's going to get her. And the Rise is just too far ahead. 2-0-3 now. Curial Scimitar already done. Takes the Blast Cone. There's a bit of a visual bug, but that's all right.
We've had chat less visual bugs on this patch, so we'll take it.
There's a 4-level advantage here for Chovy.
Yeah.
Hanwha's only real good sign is here on the bottom side of the map. The Featherstorm does come in, but the Pop Blossom to answer. Key immediately goes into the stopwatch as Lava trying to get onto Viper, but you mentioned the movement speed steroid. That's the kickback. Viper needs one more auto here from Bono in order to go down, as Lahen's very close to dying as well, but Black Shield will keep him alive. Matter of time, and the Nico does go down, so that's one good thing here for Hanwha. Bottom side, the Nico not exactly great, but the solo lanes are smashing this one, and Shelly is going to be in the ground as well.
And I'm going to get the turret as well, Atlas.
Yeah, the turret is certainly dead.
You don't want to join as the Jarvan because there's no reinforcements.
Oh,
you take it down, you get two plates up, and 2 plates go down every charge. This is going to be a scary overlay when we show the turret plates that were picked up. The Righteous Glory.
Yeah, I went for the Riley's
famous for that one mid lane
version as well. Yep, we are going to have the Q landing. There's the kickback as the quickness does lock down Chovy for the moment, but he's just too tanky. At this point in time, Sword makes his way in and Chovy just casually walks away from that 1 versus 3.
And I think the casual part needs to be emphasized. He didn't even have Seraph's shield, but with his Merc treads, the duration of the charm wasn't long enough. Flashed out of the grand entrance and takes almost nothing. There's almost no punishment there with the aftershock resist coming in. Trying to gank him there doesn't work.
He's going to land, yep. Ultimate going to be utilized there as Pop Blossom is going to stun in the middle of the grand entrance. Key just gets dunked from Tarzan as now Bono gets stunned up. That is going to be the Blade Caller from Sangyun getting the snare. But Chovy is so aggressive with his Realm Warp. Uses the aftershock, makes sure he tanks up the turret with it.
Dives in and dies in most team fights. We're going to start leashing the Baron. As we can see, they invest the teleport, and it's Mountain Drake, Nico. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, it's Rage Blade completed as well, as Viper's just happy to get these autos out. Does get knocked up, so that's going to take a little bit of time off there, but Bono's going to make his way towards the pit. Doesn't connect the Q as they're trying to turn this one around. Viper moving on over, has the Black Shield as Lava gets out with the Claw, and Griffin are at least deterred from continuing on this Baron, but you can see Griffin, they're always taking more than just what you can see. Sword pushing down on the bottom side, gets rid of Tal from that lane, and then Griffin moved back towards the Baron to just make it difficult for Hanwha all over again.
Still, because they can't tank it forever, you notice.
Earlier than that, as Griffin, they start off the Baron yet again, and it's already down to below half health. Make that a 5th. Now Lehens just walks straight into the enemy, disguised, of course, as that was the shape splitter. Lava almost dies from a couple of spells there as Tarzan gets the flash out of Lava. Does have to go into the ultimate, is now Tarzan tanking up the turret. Pop Blossom's going to be dodged there by the stopwatch. It was actually Lava keeping himself alive for a long time. However, Griffin, they've got a Baron, and they now have a Jace split pushing on the bottom side. Sangyun and Key going to try and help him out there as the acceleration gate has a little bit of extra. Yeah, I don't know whether they've even got enough members as Viper gets out of the baby cage. He's going to be fine. Julia is going to cop a lot of abuse, but eventually moves on back as Tal's going to try and see whether he can get Sword away from the top side. Viper, cheeky auto attack there as the base is getting broken on the bottom side. Flag and Drag gets Jarvan over. That's going to be the advantage that Griffin needed to break this one. Sword actually going down relatively low. The quickness great there from Key, and they are able to grab that. It is exchanged for an inhibitor. This could be some respite now as Hanwha Life do have themselves the man advantage. Lava wants to utilize it as well. Good Circle of Frost as the knockup does come in from Tarzan. Once again, Lava's going to self-ult as Viper. Great positioning on the sidelines. Julia, his first target, but Lava just gets wiped out with that empowered auto attack. Good snare comes in. The Yorick is going to be not long for the world, but that's going to be Lehens going down. Pop Blossom gets absolutely everyone as it's a double kill for the Rise. The autos are flying forward. Viper wants to get under the turret. It's the flash as Chovy picks up the triple.
5v4, no problem for Griffin. You knew it was coming, and yet you still always applaud it when it happens. The catch onto the Jace was actually very well done. The macro from behind, smart from Hanwha Life, but too far behind Atlas, and this will be the end of the game.
Yep. Turrets are going to go down, and Griffin, I don't know whether we can say it yet, Hanwha Life are relatively formidable opponents. They have been taking down a lot of the teams that Griffin in the last week weren't actually able to, but Hanwha weren't able to do it this time. Griffin, too strong on the day, adjusting their problems from week 8, week 9 looking like very different beasts, and we'll see whether power rankings around the world are going to change now that Griffin look a lot better.
And I take your point, Atlas. We definitely still need more data points, but honestly, if you look at this series, the texture of this series, it felt like Griffin were handed a stress ball, you know, and we're just able to squish them. Felt like Hanwha Life with a stress ball for Griffin to work out their anger at going down last week to Genji and Afrika, and they just decimated them. The actual way they won this was such a one-sided series. We wanted to build it up to be Hanwha Life threatening that they could be a top 5 team, but so early in the piece, they were just lambs to the slaughter of Griffin. Griffin take down their opponents 2-0. We need to see them do it again.
But drafting very, very well. They let through the Lissandra, but they had a plan for it, for how to deal with it. Getting Jason Rise in the second round was absolutely fantastic. It was a stroke of genius. They could flex those for days, move them all around the map. But in the end, it was where we expected them to go.